somebody else with that riot shield. I got beat like 4 times that first game I played today. Go beat me.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders.
What's going on in the air right now? Go to sleep.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
I was blind when I got that field.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Damn, that's how y'all feel. Y'all gonna put me in the qualifying?
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. With these run pass options, we have to talk about.
They just picked him off already?
Well, having a talented wide receiver helps.
Yeah,
even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes it means he really should.
Yeah, they picked Josh Allen.
And let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll get it up to the 30-40-yard line.
Trying to see.
2 yards, good enough for a
3.
first.
That ain't sauce.
At 2-10 now on the year. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's
Whitehead.
games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play.
Other than 7, I know who's 7 there. 7 or 1. What is it, 7 or 1? Oh, it's 1. It might be. I know who 1 is.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I'm the person you need to know, Eli.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Say it again. I ain't gonna argue with you on that.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over.
I'm gonna let you.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about what
I got the last kill, though.
Because right now,
right
is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. There with the tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
All right.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and in.
Who y'all playing there, Chris?
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every step of the drive could be prevented.
Stop playing that?
Sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early lead. You never get those.
Yeah, I seen that.
There will be a little bit of disappointment. They
Bought it for 750.
And that kind of drive that they had.
Good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40.
Get out of there.
20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Patriots.
Put a card in.
They gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points and raise your 6.
On that jaw.
Double it up, coming right back at them. And that's going to be the trade all game long. Someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one. As he's tackled at the 15.
Got to leave John alone for a little bit.
Set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you've described it.
Oh God, I just caught 2 of them niggas.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try to the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short at 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the
20. Leave Carl alone.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next
30,
drive.
man.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to
So
get
we're
a big
looking
play
on
right
if we
away
say
and
per
take
30.
control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Raiders 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
35, 67 yards on the field.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And not the first time that
The man name is I-69 with raccoons, dude.
With raccoons?
Yes.
Hi. That's a lot.
Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
2nd and 7.
That's your bitch ass off the perk. Perk them nuts.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Don't make me pull that Signal 50 out and show you how to snipe, boy. Don't make me do it.
Now Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not
Oh, God, I called a double. I sent it down the tunnel,
make sure that he's really into this game.
That rocket.
I shot that bitch down the tunnel. It called a double.
That rocket.
Somebody put up a UAV. And that was all I needed, man. I saw them 2 red dots on the mini map, and I let that bitch fly. You hear me?
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
I think about what the coach told me that he always told these teams, when a mistake happens, just move
I can't believe they're letting him put all that in there.
Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Oh, I missed that.
And that is no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because of zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it, and hope you can nick downfield. On that play, they were successful.
Trying to get mount kills. I was like, why you don't just move around?
Ain't no way.
It's easy to mount, bro. And move around.
What he did?
Even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it by 33 yards. 2 first downs.
He's taking that one.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Don't just stay in one spot the whole map. Move around. You can mount off of him.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes, when you're losing the game, the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, he fumbled that.
In this first half of football.
But they're all over Josh Allen.
Just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he will have a Patriots first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Somebody is flying my bums on the ground.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's Myers again with another catch. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Looking to throw.
Run around with this pistol, Mike.
And caught by Cooper.
Which one you got?
Touchdown.
X12. You got to get it to level 12 to get that X13 auto.
His 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots are able to widen their lead here in this first half. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Boy, it's in the water. The man shot me in the water. Like I jumped in the water and we was underwater and he shot me in the water.
God.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And
with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, ready to rock.
We left to go, and the directions took us to the wrong place, and we called her 2-3 times, and she didn't pick up. We came back home, and she called on the way home. We called her back 20 minutes later. We're going to set out in Zaxby's 8. Okay, huh?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, God. Bad for him.
On 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. And really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game. And I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Jones. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Hey, check that. Precision.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A gain there of 21 yards. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
They got way too much speed on their defense for you to be doing plays like that.
Who that?
They'll send the big tight end in
the
motion
Bills.
Right. On first down, Carr. He's got it complete.
Zach Wilson hurt. He's done.
15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, this This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angle.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I can play ratty too, bitch. Stay right in that corner and let y'all niggas run in.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're in control here as they start first and 10, and appearing to have righted the ship following that two-game losing streak. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick completion to Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take a charge.
Get a shot going ahead.
Get a first down.
They're doing what you want to do.
They'll set up a throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
She good, man. She good.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Got him. I didn't talk to her today. I talked to her yesterday. She good.
37 yards, and the Patriots
look like they're
about to put an end to
she's doing all right, man. She doing good. But she called me earlier. She kind of gave me a little bit of bad news. Yeah, she told me that she went to the doctor and she said she got some hearing loss in the left ear. She got
and in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
But besides that, I mean, she's fine.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
At least it's just a little hearing loss.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
It's not like you
got a man, it's Darren Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Other than that,
an ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty roll over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on them. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Should still be good. I like it.
Now Carr.
yeah.
I didn't think she was. It do look good like that, though.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Carr now on first down. Looking again for one, and he's got him again.
He's down Waller right now.
Just outside the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
In motion comes the tight end left. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 82 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say